Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys, my name is Jason. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Jason. You're watching Ray of Light Tarot. This is going to be the Virgo zodiac sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus tarot reading for the month of September. Well, for September 18th through 30th. I'm getting all the September, ending of September's done, and then we're going to hop right into the Octobers, you know? And so that's the great thing. If you find that this reading resonates for you or for the soulmate, because cross watchers are welcome here, Virgo and your cross watchers, if you find this resonates for you or them, it's a great thing because I'm going to turn right around pretty quick, like in the next couple of days, and do the October. So you'll be able to really see between this and the October reading how it really, this sort of the connectivity and where it's headed. So, and that's if it resonates for you. If it doesn't, don't try to make it fit. I appreciate you watching and the support, but don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. If it doesn't, it just doesn't, and that's okay, right? There are so many readers on YouTube. Sure, there's some stinky ones, but there's also a lot of great readers out there that are doing great jobs for the collective, and that we appreciate so much. And I want you to go out and give them a chance to show you what they've got, right? So let's see. I'm going to, one of the newer ones is a friend of mine, and it's called Veritas Tarot, Veritas Tarot. Very new, very gifted as well. So check that out if you have a chance. This is Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and their soulmate for September 18th through 30th, 2020. Let's make it or break it. Virgos, for those of you who are Virgos watching this, it's mostly for Sun and Ascendant, but it is all of those four placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I want to say Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, specifically Virgos, Sun, and Moon. This new moon in Virgo this past week, I hope you used it as an opportunity to manifest your life, your best life. And for me, it was a really beautiful new moon. I felt the manifestation energy. I definitely felt the future coming in beautiful ways for me, also for my twin soul, not necessarily for us in the same in union, but just for both of us trekking on our path and doing great things even in separation, which is beautiful. And we should all hope that for our twin soul, soulmate, the person you're here to watch about, like that you're, if you're a Virgo and you're here, whoever that person is that's in your heart that you consider a soul partner, you should always be wishing and sending them love, healing, wishing them the best. If that's not what you're doing, probably shouldn't watch this channel, because we're not here for anything but love. It's all about the love. Really it is. I mean, that's what makes the world go round. Truly, like truly it is. And I know it can sound kind of cheesy, or people can take it with a grain of salt if they're bitter. And I've been there too. Like, I get it. I've been bitter. But ultimately, love is a beautiful thing, especially the kind of love that we have with a soulmate, a twin soul, that divine partnership love that's so unconditional. I know for me, I just want myself and my twin soul to be happy. I want them to be happy just like I want me to be happy. Would I love it if we could be happy having adventures together? Sure, who wouldn't with someone you love? But I'd also be very, very fulfilled to be happy myself and to know that they are happy too, out there doing whatever they're doing, right? So I hope you can say that you feel the same way. Let's get into this. We start with the soulmate, and then we do the actual sign for the reading. So we're going to do Virgo. We're going to do your soulmate first, and then you. Let's see what's up. Soulmate of Virgo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels and archangels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Nana Renan. Thank you, all my ancestors gathered around me. Thank you for being there, for helping me connect, and for the clear and direct messages and the high vibrations. Thank you for protecting my energy, shielding me, specifically ancestors and Archangel Michael, the shield, the blue light. Thank you for protecting and pinging back any negative energy right back on itself. Don't bring it here. It's not wanted here. All the love can come right on in, though. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, thank you for being cornerstones, pillars, and guides. I appreciate and love you so, so much. Show me the soulmate of Virgo for the remainder of September 2020 in love. Soulmate of Virgo in love, what's happening? Soulmate, twin soul, divine partner of Virgo. What are they doing? What's going on with the love here? Oh, there we go. Wow, a lot of cards flipping. One more, please. There it is. Okay. Here we go, guys. What are you guys doing? So, Virgo, your soulmate is trying to come out of this defensive energy. They've been really defensive for the longest time about this connection. They've not been wanting to face the connection for what it is. Wow, but they're beginning to. You know why though? It's not that they don't love you. They do love you. They've got the Seven of Wands in their current energy, like their foundation. It's more in their foundation. What that says to me, Virgo, your soulmate's just so defensive. But you know why? Right here, Three of Swords. Your soulmate has spent a good portion of their life with a broken heart. This may be somebody who has spent their life in a lot of relationships, but it's because they've found relationships where they don't have to open up completely, where they can just open up a little bit enough to feel safe and secure, but where they protect a lot of their heart and they give it and then they pull it back. And it's because they don't feel safe being completely open. And that's probably, if your soulmate Virgo is running from you, that's probably part of the reason why, because as much as they love you and they know in their heart of hearts you love them and you only want to be close to them, they're afraid. That intimacy is scary to them, okay? Because it doesn't feel safe. And we all want to feel safe. Fear. I mean, guys, love is a motivator. Money, food, sex, food, all those motivators in life. Do you know what motivates us the most usually? You got it. Fear. Fear is such a big motivator in life. And the broken heart from the past, the damage as a child, abuse, neglect, emotional, someone telling them how stupid they are, how worthless they are, that built scar tissue around their heart, Virgo. Your soulmate has so much scar tissue. When they think of you, they see the love. Queen of Cups, Queen of Earth, Pentacles. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All of that energy is what they associate with you, Virgo. But they can't open up to it completely because of all the scar tissue there. And it's heavy scar tissue. Now, what's going on with them from September 18th through 20th? All right, we're not reading reversals. We're reading all uprights. Wow. So they've come into September really learning to focus on what their needs are. If they're in another relationship or have other things going on and they maybe have been giving to other people, they're now not doing that. They're ready to give to themselves. Like put their needs first, not some partner, not some employer. They're ready to really put their needs first. And that's great for your soulmate twin soul, because what that says is, even though it doesn't mean they're on the path to like a union with you, it says if they're putting the things they desire as top priority, you can damn well believe your twin soul, soulmate, divine counterpart, that you're one of the top of the list of what and who they truly desire in their life. Whether they're admitting that to you or not, that's up there in their desires. So if they're in Nine of Pentacles energy, which is a little bit selfish, and that's okay, they want to be with you. They're going to start focus. They're probably watching your social media, looking in on you a lot energetically. You know, if you notice an uptick in dreams about this person recently, it's because of that. It's because, you know, where they may have been blocking it out before that, they're thinking about you. If they say, oh, I'm not even thinking about the person, that's a lie. They are thinking about you. Major Arcana here, the Ion. It's just what I'm saying. Like, it's the reawakening of the connection here. That's the Judgment card in the traditional tarot. That's the Ion is that phoenix rising from the ashes. What card number? Card number 20. The Ion, Judgment. They're not sleeping anymore. They have been fully awakened to this connection, Virgo. Your soulmate is woke to death. They are woke to death. They are feeling this. In fact, they're getting really in touch with if this isn't a feminine energy, they're getting really in touch with their divine feminine, and they're seeing the beauty in the reflection you show them. As far if you're a feminine energy, they're seeing themselves in that reflection, and that's a beautiful thing, and they need that right now from you. So in separation, continue to shine your light. Continue, Virgo, you have the power as that hermit energy. Stay connected to source. Use that connection within yourself to bring them, your soulmate and partner in, by showing them. You're teaching them by example what it means to be truly connected to your source, to your higher power. By showing them that connection energetically, they can feel too what it feels like, and they're loving that energy, and that's making them want to come into that energy as well, which makes you guys, the more you're mirroring each other, the more it manifests in the 3D for you, right? And the two of you have a chance to come back into each other's energy and orbit. And I know that's what you both truly do want, whether you are ready to admit that or they're ready to admit it. It's what you both desire. Two of Pentacles, they've got choices to make. Your soulmate, a lot of you, they're in another relationship. The Two of Pentacles is juggling energy. This person's been juggling. They may have, if you're in separation and no contact, they may have like cut this off, but emotionally, the juggling doesn't stop just because you cut off contact with somebody. When you love somebody, the juggling goes on, and then you've got, on top of the juggling energetically, you've got the fear that you're never going to have them in your life again. So this person's got that big, I told you guys, big motivating fear, but then the juggling energetically, there's a lot of confusion here. But what's happening is, like I said, by example, your heart is mirroring back to them what their heart truly desires. That's why the Empress card is here. They're coming into such a strong energy. This awakening that's happened for them, that came out of being a little bit selfish even. They were already woke, but it's like, somebody described it this way, like last year to me, and it's so true. It's like trying to be half plugged into a socket in the wall. You're either plugged in or you're not, but once you've started to plug in, you're never going to be fully unplugged again. You're always going to be, it's like being halfway there. And they already were, but then when they started making themselves a priority this summer, whoo, things started getting exciting. And that's where this Empress energy comes in as the result of the Ion card. That Phoenix rose up from the ashes, and they started focusing on their connection, not to you, but to Source, their spiritual connection. But what they didn't realize is that by focusing on their spiritual connection, it leads them right back to you, because you are you're the mirror to their soul. And they know that in their heart of hearts. And it's not that they would be like, ooh, I don't want that, because they do love you just like you love them. But they weren't seeking you out when this happened. They were seeking out a higher connection to their soul and to their purpose and their destiny. The result is those spirits opening the door and saying, but look, you already knew this person and who and what they were. So you came running towards spirit. You were actually also, in turn, running toward your soulmate, your twin soul, your divine counterpart. And that's a beautiful thing. Now, don't think just because these two majors are happening and it's allowing all of this exciting energy and they've got choices to make, don't think it's going to be easy, because look, soulmate has the 5 of Wands here and the 7 of Cups. They've still got a lot of confusion when it comes to love. This person's here, what this feels like to me is somebody going, damn, can I just be polyamorous? Like, because yeah, you're their person, but they can't even face that because they've probably got another person they're with, a partner. Maybe there's someone who doesn't like to have to make choices in love. This person feels like they have so much love to give and they don't like to narrow it down. I'm sorry, but that's a reality right here in the 7 of Cups. I'm feeling that. Now, does that mean that you would have to be in an open relationship with them? No. I mean, that to each their own. But that's not what this is about. This is about a person growing and seeing that what they truly desire. They don't need polyamory. You don't need that, like, being able to date other people and being able to spread it around. When you actually give yourself fully to the person who is the mirror to your soul, you will fulfill the needs within each other. And you'll find that you're on the same page when it comes to any of that stuff, whether it's like an open relationship, whatever. You'll find, whatever it is, you will be on the same page. So it actually kind of works out no matter what. So that's kind of cool too when you think about it. With the 5 of Wands, Spirit just wants you to know, like, that's conflict here. And it's like, you can't expect, like, here's the thing, guys, and you have to prepare and accept this, Virgo. Just because someone's moving towards you and knows who and what they are and what they want, and know, more importantly, in this connection, realizes who and what you are to them, it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. They still have difficult choices to make, and they're still conflicted. It's still conflicted. I know who I am. I know what my purpose is. I know my twin soul. I know a lot of soulmates in my life. Does that make it easier for me to choose things and to keep on that? No, it's still complicated. It's still hard, and it's still very frustrating. Same for them too, guys. The biggest thing you can do for both of you is to love yourself. To love yourself, to continue to work on you and send that love to yourself, and also energetically send healing and love to them. Don't worry about the choices they're making. Don't worry about how it's all going to work out. Don't be attached to the outcome or to the way to that outcome. Just be attached to your growth, your destiny, and trust me, guys, Spirit works out the rest. Because like I said, when you start focusing on the connection between you and your higher self and your God or goddess to Source, that takes you right to the door of your divine partner or divine counterpart. It's a beautiful thing how that works, isn't it? All right, so let's see what you're doing, Virgo, in this connection for the next couple of weeks. September 8th, 18th through 30th. What is Virgo doing in this connection? What's going on here? What challenges will Virgo be facing? What can they expect? What maybe can they not expect? And where does this thing end up at the end of September? Okay, nice. I like this. I will say that. Your current energy and the energy for the last 2 weeks of September is the Three of Cups, which says to me, you're ready for collaboration. If your soulmate, twin soul, if they came to you right now, Virgo, and I get this because I'm like that too, you'd be like, yeah, let's collaborate. Let's go build our life. Like, I'm like that. Like, I get that. I'm like, yeah, I've been waiting a while. Let's go do this, man. That's it, Ace. Let's go. Like, let's go build a life. Let's go be that thing that just goes out and saves the puppies and the wildlife and the people and all of that. It's a beautiful thing to know what you're called to do and to be able to start doing it specifically with your twin soul. That's so awesome. It's so amazing. But that's what that Three of Cups is. It's also, if we want to talk in more specifics without being detailed about your life, this card is, there's three energies here and there's a flowing emotion. So it may be that you have a twin soul or soulmate with a child, because there could be you and them, and that you have a strong love for their child as well, and you want to help their child succeed in something. But whatever it is, it could be three people's energies all flowing beautifully. Now, Virgo, you do have the Ten of Wands here, so that you've had something really painful that's trying to come to an end, and you have the Nine of Swords. You've been way, way too much in hermit mode to the point where you're overthinking all this stuff. Remember, guys, that doesn't serve you, okay? You've also got the Devil card crowning. Have you been dealing with addiction issues? Do you have addiction issues, whether it's substances or relationships? Do you become addicted to things? Deal with that. Spirit needs you to deal with that so that you can have this beautiful thing happen. For some of you, you're ready to either start a family. There was the Three of Cups collaboration, and I see this with this Seven of Pentacles. That to me is like, I've seen this for someone, for myself, when it was like talking about the future, when it came to like hiring a surrogate to have a child. So it can be like the expansion of family. Ultimately, it does represent patience, and to everything there is a season. So there's that. Virgo, you are being called to be the Queen of Wands here and the Queen of Cups. Strong energies, a little bit of masculine in there. Your soulmate is coming towards you as the Knight of Swords. That's Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, okay? Which I think for a lot of Virgos, that makes sense. I know a lot of Virgos tell me that they have a air sign, twin soul, or soulmate. I know I do as well. So that's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius coming at you. They're moving towards you, and they're moving towards you because A, you've dealt with or are dealing with this devil energy, and the more you get this devil energy in reverse and break away from your own toxicities, healing the addiction issues in your life and finding stability and balance, okay? Becoming a more honest person with yourself and therefore with others in your life, the more you deal with that, Virgo, the more your twin soul or soulmate is drawn towards you. Because remember, twin souls especially, soulmates it's iffy because it depends on what you've got to work out with them. Twin souls, we're drawn toward them and they're drawn toward us when the more we're loving ourselves and healthy. When we're not loving ourselves, they're repelled. Okay, so whatever this toxicity is with the devil, it doesn't matter what it is, some sort of addiction, some sort of bad habit. It's where the soul and the flesh are at odds. When your soul and flesh are at odds like that, your twin soul is going to be repelled because it means you're not loving yourself. The more this is pushed away, though, and dealt with, the more clarity comes in. Your twin soul is drawn right back to you, because when you're loving yourself and when you're healing that hole and it's being filled, just like they're repelled when you're not, they're also drawn right back towards you when you're filling yourself with love. It's a beautiful thing and a beautiful energy. And I've seen it work in my life very, very much according to that. Virgos, you have the Ace of Swords toward the end of this month. That is some sort of new beginning, a lot of clear mental energy, a lot of sort of your thinking is going to be very clear. I also feel like it can represent, it seems like there's something new. I don't know if it could be as something as subtle as starting a new garden, right? Or it's like a harvesting energy or a reproduction energy. If it's regarding specifically, I know it's to do with love, but if it is about your soulmate or twin soul, Virgo, it could be you two meeting up with each other and having a beautiful night together, right? An intimate evening. Or it could be like a phone call, a FaceTime. There's something coming here really beautiful for you guys, Virgo, from it involves your soulmate or twin soul, and it has to do with some sort of communication or beautiful experience together that's like a blossoming. I really love this energy, and it feels really exciting, and it feels unexpected. And unexpected things like that are the best. Like, even after reading for this, I don't want to think about it anymore, because because I'm a Virgo, and if this is any way applicable to my life, I don't want to worry about it or know about it ahead of time or expect it. You just want to be surprised and caught off guard when something beautiful, when a gift from God, a blessing that allows you and your twin soul or soulmate who are maybe out of communication to come into any kind of positive energy together, even if it's just energetic. You don't want to be, it's not something you can plan or expect. It has to happen organically. And that's a beautiful thing about life, and all aspects of life, is when things happen organically. Okay, Virgo and Soulmate of Virgo, let's look at the Animal Spirit Oracle for you guys for the last 2 weeks of September. Keeping in mind, I am going to be doing October in the next few days. You'll be seeing October, okay, coming up. Show me the masculines, or the, how do we, okay, show me Virgo. I was going to do masculine, feminine, like it's a collective. Virgo. Their twin soul or soulmate, and that connection as a whole. Wow. Okay. So the connection has the skunk spirit and the bobcat spirit. I've talked about the skunk spirit, how beautiful it is. To us, we're like, a skunk, yuck, it stinks. No, that's what's so beautiful about like a twin soul especially, is nobody else will ever understand you or get you the same way as you and your twin soul get each other. Nobody will get them like you do, and nobody will get you like they get you. And when you both realize that about each other, how special it is, that like no one will appreciate you in that way, right? It really makes you appreciate that, okay? The bobcat spirit's interesting because it's about the mysteries, you know? I feel like a lot of it is about the wildness of the connection, that there are parts of it that are so unexpected and just come out of the blue. They confirm it, but they also make you realize you'll never truly understand every aspect of it. And who would want to? Are we meant to? No. No, no, no. They have the antelope spirit and the sandpiper spirit. So they're like, their energy is moving quickly. This is very, again, Virgo air energy. You've got a lot of Virgos have air signs that they're connected to spiritually. Even though these aren't air animals, the energy is air. Be playful. Life is speeding up. That's air energy, how fast it moves. And what that's speaking to me about is how that Ace of Swords toward the end of September that feels so unexpected, and how it's just going to sort of zip into your life. I feel like that's an air energy, air sign. So try not to worry about it or figure it out, Virgos. Just let it happen. I know it's hard, right? That earth energy of ours doesn't want to just let things happen, but just do. It's so beautiful, and it pays off so well when you just take a deep breath. In and out, right? And just let it happen. Let life reward you the way that you deserve, okay? And then for your part of this, you have the elephant spirit and the snake spirit. So miracles happening for you, Virgo. You are being told it's a time to heal, and you need to embrace the healing. Don't hold on to the past. Embrace the healing. Shed this old skin that was keeping you tied to the devil, because it's not keeping your twin soul tied to the devil exactly, but it's keeping them repelled from the connection. So you don't want to have it and be an active part in that. You want to shed that skin, okay? Because there are things still hanging on that are toxic. And the elephant spirit is exactly that. It's telling you to learn from the past. Elephants learn from the past. Elephants have great memories, right? They can remember all the way back to being in the womb. And what this says is that this relationship, the memory of this relationship goes back lifetimes to source, because you two are soul partners. You are twin souls. You are the mirrors for one another, and it's time to remember. It's time to do the remembering and allow this to be all the beautiful things that it was meant to be. And it's not about going out and chasing somebody or them coming back and chasing you. It's about shedding the skin of the past, healing, and trusting in the miracle that is this very connection. This very connection, this relationship, guys, it's a miracle in and of itself. And when you trust and embrace that miracle, the sky is the limit. The sky isn't the limit. The limit is beyond the sky and the stars, okay? Because you are both star beings. And it's beautiful. You're beautiful. Guys, namaste. Look forward to seeing the October Virgo reading soon. And I appreciate all of your patience as I'm getting these out a little late. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye, guys.